Let's get this settled in. Live for 2021. And of course, nobody's with me yet. Goes figures. It is the holiday. And of course, everybody's probably waking up from some undue slumber, even though here it is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So, either ways, here's to 2021 and whatever it may or may not bring. So some spotted cow and Romeo Julieta Reserve. We're going fancy. Yep, that's a good beer. So, other than that, hope everybody's been doing well. Obviously, I have nobody watching this just yet. So, anyways, as always, Brandon with Bearded CB82. Thank you for stopping in and enjoying this little show with me. So far, a little bit of what I've got, since I'm just going to keep it rolling. Travis Ritchie, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping in. And just going to go ahead, get my cigar cut here. Have a nice little day. Matthew Collins, Happy New Year's to you as well. Hope you're doing all right. Get my cigar lit up. Didn't really celebrate too hard last night. It was a night to take it easy. Gym day yesterday, so hope everybody's been doing well. I got 6 of y'all in now, so Dave, if it's not fixed, broken, how y'all doing? Celebrating with Spotted Cow, Romeo Julieta, and some new tools. So some of y'all saw, might be a little something new for 2021. Nobody else has one yet, and that is the PT338. Bobby the Boss Salvadras, how are you doing? Happy New Year's to you and yours down there. Hope everybody's been doing well, Bobby. Appreciate you for stopping in. For those of you who don't know Bobby, Bobby's the one that came up with the name Bubblegum for my pink toolbox. That is Bobby. So, now, since I got y'all here, we'll go ahead and we'll talk about... I've had this sitting in my truck for almost a week now. I got it like the 23rd or the 24th, so right before Christmas. I just haven't had time to do a tool haul. I went and got some tools from Capri. Everything I got here came out to $87 after my my veteran discount. Murray, what's up? So, now that's my first cigar I've had in 2 weeks. I've quit smoking cigarettes, and every once in a while I will have a cigar just for, well, aesthetic reasons. But the gym, oh boy, almost. Okay, so I do know exactly what I do have in here, minus the mystery bag. I did get a mystery bag with this one as well. Some of y'all saw oh crud, what's his name? He debuted his last night, and he got some pretty cool stuff in his mystery bag as well. Indeed, Happy New Year's to everybody. All right, so with the Capri stuff, something I've been eyeballing. So, wait a second, what's this? Something's been circled here. A retro wrench sticker. Thanks for my business. That's my receipt. That'll be fine on the ground. That's the 1/2-inch drive stubby SAE impact socket set. That goes from what was it, 3/8 to 1 inch. So on my SAE side, all I have is deep well impacts for 1/2 inch. And so I figured, well, might as well try the stubbies out, since really don't do a whole lot of the intermediate. That's the first thing, and part number on that is Charlie Papa 55430. So another tree just came down. That's not good. Um, see. Maintenance man! All right, catch you later, Bobby. It was good having you drop in. Sticker I got for free since is their retro sticker. Because you order so much and you get the chance to choose whichever sticker you want. The mystery grab bag, we'll take a look at that here in a second. Another thing is to okay, yep, everything showed up. This was like 40 bucks, so not too expensive and not overlyingly cheap either. So it'd be fun to test that out. Everything's chrome moly on those. Next thing, I got an 1 3/16 wrench. This is part number Charlie Papa 1-1416. 1 3/16. Since my other set doesn't have one, and I do run across that size on occasion, some of the sensors and some airline fittings. BFW, yep. And then another thing is 1 1/8. I got that as well. That's the 1-1415. I use 1 1/8 a lot, especially to back it up against impacts, shock bolts in particular, a lot of other things. And I wanted to bring back a couple of my old USA Craftsman that I've been using for 12, 13 years now. So I'm definitely gonna give this one a whirlwind. Those old ones that I have are definitely hard to beat. So definitely going to be putting those through their paces over this next year, especially with a lot of the tractors we have approaching the same age. No, that's just how cold it is out here. It snowed. And now for the mystery grab bag. Anybody got any guesses on this one? Because it is a mystery. Capri tools are good for the money. Yes, I've not had a lick of issues when you look at what some of their stuff costs compared to what their stuff costs in comparison to Snap-on, and I personally would know. Quarter-inch ratchet flex head. Well, let's see. First thing is, oh, hey, little bitty flesh cutters. Those are always handy, actually. So yes, I can use the crap out of these. And of course, they secure it with zip ties on the back. Those are the 22006 flush cutters. So, and it's got, let me see, a standard flush cutter, looks like. So that's awesome. I think this came out to like, what was it, like $14 or something like that for the grab bag to add that in. What else do we have? Make sure here, that's it. Also a 1/2-inch swivel impact. So I'll be able to give theirs a try. J.C. Smith, how are you doing? Happy New Year's to you, sir. Let's see, mystery grab bag piece number 2 is the 1/2-inch swivel impact. Well, be able to give that a run through its paces. It's the captured pin type, which I really don't mind either way. So we'll definitely be rolling that. Secured with zip ties. Flush cut for cutting the zip ties, yep. So, and then so, yep, just a quick recap for those of y'all just coming in. I've got a brand new Capri 1 1/8 and 1 3/16 wrench as well. I'll probably be getting the 1.5" down the road since I don't have an 1.5" wrench. I got 1 5/16 as big as I've got, other than my crescent wrench. Usually anything bigger, my crescent wrenches fit the bill, or it's something that I can use a socket on, and I've got plenty of sockets. And then the Capri Tools stubby pick them all up. Like I said, everything with the mystery bag came out. It was $87 and change, I want to say. Um, so not too bad. The mystery grab bag, I think these usually run like $10 on their website or something, so not too bad. I don't know what their flush cutters run, but a good pair like this, made in Japan. With the heavier handle ones like this, I've seen them go anywhere $10 to $20. I don't know what Capri charges for these, so I think what you're getting in your grab bag, you're getting your money's worth out of the mystery tools. And of course, I got to choose a sticker, went with their vintage wrench sticker. Get that warmed up in my pocket. And I know the part, want to make sure that doesn't go out, sorry folks, that y'all have been waiting for is this. Now, clean some of the snow off of here and off of there as well. My receipt. This is the PT338. The impact is in my toolbox. Sorry, we're doing this from home, so you know what? I'm just going to enjoy my weekend. So the PT338 stubby 3/8 drive impact, 350 pounds of working torque, can confirm. Compact design for better access. This is the PT850's little bitty brother. Um, Equally as impressive, I will say. For those of you, I'll be doing some inserts when I can. I'll just leave it that way for you. Features a jumbo hammer for added durability, so I don't think it's a dual hammer control. I'm just reading off the stats on the side for y'all. Infinite variable speed control. The trigger is pretty easy to depress in, so you're pretty much going balls to the wall whenever you depress it. Single speed reverse other than feathering the trigger. And anvil will stop when, in accordance to here, when the trigger is released to avoid throwing fasteners. Can confirm as well. Clog resistant, reversing valve prevents corrosion. Don't know. So, but it does have a variable speed forward on this, and it's impressive. It is impressive. Y'all remember the when I did the original unboxing of the Aircat Mini half-inch? That little 3/8 blows that thing out of the water. Impressively so. And price tag on that is the exact same as the regular 3/8 impact from, what was that, the MG325? The MG325 is the same price range as that. So you're getting compact usability. The first time it got used was the other guy in the shop using it to take airbags off of a trailer, because that was the only thing he was able to get put in there. 3/8 a half-inch adapter on an inch and an 1/8 socket, shallow, to have access to it, and it worked. So it's, and I've seen what it can do to some lug nuts on the semi trucks as well. You got to give it a shot, and that's adapted up to half-inch drive using an 1 5/16 socket. So this little guy does have some potency behind it. So that's kind of my Christmas present to myself. Been holding off, been busy. Those of y'all know I haven't even been able to do editing to get a video out, and I do have footage. I've had footage. I'm sitting on probably 60 gig between videos I've done. Some the garage here from this fall, back of the tailgate as I did the other one. Yeah, it's just been crazy. Very short-handed in the shop. I've got 25 people on here. How's everybody doing? Travis Ritchie, Chad Chaplin, Leroy Jenkins. You've got 2 of the 12-volt 3/8 ones. Use them every day. Leroy's got to work this weekend. The Milwaukee Stubbies. The Milwaukee Stubby, I've been looking at, I'll either tax return time or whatever. I think I'm going to start cycling stuff out to 12 volts, kind of like the jacket. because the 12 volt 3/8 stubby impact, that's like 250 foot-pounds. My 18 volts rated at 220, and it's time to start cycling stuff back home. And I think to save space, I'm gonna go with the M12s. So like Leroy's got two of them and he loves them. A lot of people that I've talked to really love those. Leroy, JC Smiths. 90 bucks. Yeah, 90 bucks for everything. Wait, Chad. Chad Champlin, thanks for stopping in. Happy New Year's to you too. Sorry, Yoda Doug, what's going on? And just going through the chat, seeing everybody here. uh, Leroy, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. But I think the channel might be able to buy itself one this year. We're doing pretty good. New Year's resolution is to not buy any more 3/8 impacts. Montevideo, how you been doing, buddy? Or Montevallo? Nick Pixel, how are you doing, sir? Samuel Williams, the founding father. Damn, I'm down here sweating in Florida and I can see your breath. Yes, it's about 20 degrees out here. Haven't even had to turn the jacket on yet. Those of y'all like Dave might know what this is, the old field jacket liner. That's awesome. But no, I haven't even had to turn my jacket on yet. So it's been nice out. So for those of y'all that are curious, from what I've seen from, oh, Dave, help me out here. He works on BMWs over in California. I'm trying to think of his name. I've got a brain fart off the top of my head. He just did a mystery grab bag from Capri Tools yesterday as well. And he got some pretty cool stuff in his. So I think if you're curious about the mystery grab bags from Capri Tools, you're going to be getting your money's worth out of those for what they stick in them. I think some of it's the stuff that they've been either cycling out or new old stock type stuff. So I haven't seen a whole lot with Capri Tools pliers on their flyers lately, and flush cutters are always handy, and they got the nice heavy duty handles on them. We'll be giving those a shot. Although with this, I might be tempted to buy a set of the 3/8 super stubby impact sockets as well. So we will be seeing how these do. It looks like they upgraded their packaging. They actually got a metal buckle on these ones now too. You'll want to, yeah, let's check these out quick. Joshua, how you doing? Trash trucks hate the cold with the CNG fuel. Yes, Leroy, we have to use the winter fronts on the CNGs anytime it drops around freezing. We got to make sure that our trucks have those on, otherwise they will run like crap. It's been that way the past 6 years that we've been running them. That, and I take it you probably, do the trash trucks have the 12 liters or the 9 liter CNGs? See here. Uh-oh. Oh, I might have gone out. Hold on, everybody. My cigar went up. I gotta redo some stuff here. Where there's a will. There's a way. Sorry about that, folks. Thanks for bearing with me. My cigar lighter got a little chilly. Don't lose my beard. All right. So, yes, they did upgrade their boxes, apparently. Actually, that's a really nice roller clasp on there. And then the stubby sockets. And let's grab the 1 inch. This is literally like maybe 7/8 of an inch tall overall. So it is extremely shallow. Like a 1/4 inch on the broaching straight into the back wall. I don't know if you guys can see that. So they aren't kidding when they say these are shallow. And they are all the same depth or height. So all the broaching's the same on everything. So there's some uniformity there. 3/4, I'll definitely be using that one quite a bit. The 1 inch, be using that quite a bit, especially on the S-cam bushing, or the brake bushings for the drum brake bushings. There we go. You bought the Mac compression tester. Daniel, God is my judge. What's been going on? AWUSA. Thanks. Chad Champlin. Yep. Yep. So, David Finks, thanks for stopping in. Happy New Year's for you too. Yusuf, how to start your year unhealthy. Hey, Yusuf, this is the first cigar I've had in 2 weeks, and I've quit smoking cigarettes. So, this is more celebratory than anything else. Having a cigar every so often is not bad, as compared to the half a pack a day cigarette habit I used to have. A cigar is by far an improvement once every couple weeks. So, cheers. So, did quit smoking. Cigars, that's a different story. Got to relax every once in a while. Especially with going to the gym 3 times a week now. Or I'd say, having a nice little treat to spoil myself every so often is not a bad ordeal. So, but yes, New Year's resolution did finally hit that eventually in 2020. Matthew, Colin, Autobahn, Dan. Yes, I was having a brain fart, and he did his last night. Thanks, Murray. I do appreciate it. Quitting the cigarettes was a very hard thing to do, but I went back into the gym and just busted it out. And overall, since beginning of October, the first week of October, I had 2 cigarettes during that whole time frame. That was over Veterans Day weekend camp out that we had, and alcohol was involved. Everybody else was having a cigarette and peer pressure. But overall, no, I've been doing quite well with not smoking cigarettes, and it's been an improvement vastly. So 2021 off to actually considerably a healthy start. Yes, Dave, you do need to quit chewing, and hopefully you don't kill anybody in the process. Remember, coffee, more coffee will help. And beef jerky. Cut and split firewood cheaper than the gym. Well, technically, yes and no. One, the splitting mall's over at my dad's, which is 2 hours away from here. The other splitting mall is an hour the other direction. Two, the Planet Fitness is $10 a month, so it's been worth it. Montevallo Mustang quit smoking 4 years now. Now you need to quit vaping. That is the one thing I did not want to do was start vaping. JC Smith quit. He has not smoked since. Here you go, JC. And yes, most of this is just all from how cold it is out here. So how was everybody else's New Year's now that we got our, you know, unboxings, so to speak, done? Those of you that pay attention to my Instagram or want to go back and look, I've got kind of a first look at the PT338 over there. David Finks. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. Roadrunner. There's a name I haven't seen in quite some time. How are you doing, sir? Oh, pronghorn. Yes. I remember when you stopped through when you went out to hunt that. You were hoping for more snow, but slept through last night. We had plenty of snow here the other day. We got dumped on. We got 8 inches total in the course of one day starting at 10 o'clock. That was Tuesday. So Tuesday between 10 o'clock in the morning and about 5:30, 6 o'clock at night, we got 8 inches in my area. And it was supposed to get heavier as it traveled east. So it's been interesting. I'll show you here. Got plenty of snow, to say the least. How was everybody's New Year's? Lucky me. Well, made it exciting. Sure made it exciting trying to get semi trucks parked in the building. We park all the ones that are going to go out the night before in the building. So that way there's no defrosting. The drivers have to do everything's warmed up. Trucks run better, start better, all that jazz. Got plenty of rain. That a couple other places I've seen got quite a few rain too. Freezing rain. Ah, yes, JC. Dave said he's like got ice right now. Turned into freezing rain as it headed out of Des Moines. Ooh, that's never a great thing. I know Interstate 80 between here and the Quad Cities stayed okay. We had a good number of guys that did wind up going that night. A couple of routes got canceled, but a couple of the later ones went through and came out okay. Nobody that drives out of my shop wound up in the ditch or worse, so all pretty good. And how about that? We're going on almost half an hour. Thank you everybody for showing up. I do appreciate that. Blue Healer, how are you doing? So let me do a quick recap for those of you guys just showing up. Everybody else that watches this later, you've I'll be surprised if you made it this far. Set that down a second. So, quick recap. Got the Capri tools, shallow, half-inch drive impact SAE set. That was about $40 before the veteran 10% discount. Off their website, I also picked up a couple of wrenches because I've been wanting to try them. I got the 1 1/8 and 1 3/16 because I don't have an 1 3/16 wrench. I got metric that's kind of close. What is that, 30 some millimeter? So I got those 2 wrenches to add to the effect. And PT338. Trying to get some more footage of that thing down the road as I'm able to. Then in the mystery grab bag was the flush cutters. So those will definitely get used, and the half-inch impact swivel. Quit in 1985. Hardest part was after a good meal. Good video. Thank you, David, for showing up. And thank you for the support. I do appreciate it. Don't own any Capri tools, but I like the quality in them I see. Capri tools on their quality, bang for buck, I think is quite along the ways. Tecton, I've been trying some of their stuff too here lately, and they're kind of head to head on bang for buck on what you want to look for. Customer service has been phenomenal through Capri Tools. I heard Tecton's just the same, so I've been using those. Tool trucks, you've got your customer service there if you've got a good tool truck guy. But there is a cost difference there, and waiting for your tool truck guy. I haven't seen mine in 2 weeks. He had last weekend off because it was Christmas Eve, and granted, I was at work, he was off. It's Christmas Eve. I'm not going to blame him. New Year's Eve, uh, yesterday, well, we wound up actually getting done early. We were thinking about dipping out at around 3, and it was right after lunch. We went ahead and called it good. Joshua Brandenburg, how are you doing, young man? Hope you've been doing well. Hope Christmas and New Year's has been going good for you too. So Capri Tools, their wrenches, the ratcheting wrenches, I'll put right there with the Blue Point ratcheting wrenches, the reversible ones, except probably a little bit better due to some of the features that the Capris have over those, and I've mentioned those in the past. You got Tecton tools and you like them. I'm not going to blame you on that. I've been liking their 3/8 metric sockets, the depots that I've been trying out. And Brad Workbench sent me the small, little bitty, tiny 90 tooth quarter-inch drive ratchet. That thing's been been awesome. Snap-on guy's been slipping lately. Took him 2 months to update. Ooh. Oh, and those are not cheap to update either. Yeah, the Apollo, the Zeus, and Modus. Those are not cheap. I got your big 1 3/8 to 2 inch from the pawn shop. Let them, they call me when they have any tool truck deals. Make great package deals. Yes, garage sales. Like I said, I've been using my Craftsman USA wrenches now for a long time for the bigger set. Had no problem with them, really. I don't, but I just want to give these ones a try. See, give them their steady due over this next year and see how they hold up. I've got no doubts looking at them. Actually, these have a really good beam to them. Actually, I really like that. That's got a nice rounded edge to it. Good solid. I really like that. Not too thick in the head, but not too thin either. Um, yeah, they call it their wave drive on there, so it actually makes better contact around the solid ends of the nut. So this is going to be seeing a lot of backing up impact use on the round end there on the combination end. So that definitely like some good solid wrenches. So we're going to be giving these their due try. That's for sure. How about everybody else? Was Santa good to y'all? Pay subscription for both. Oh, so you already. Oh, so he's just taking his sweet time on making sure that your stuff gets taken care of. I gotcha. Yeah, they do have a really nice finish to them. I'm impressed with that finish. So like everybody else says, look at that chrome. Oh no, they do a good job on their stuff. I care less about if it was a matte finish. I'm pretty sure it'd be just as good, just like the ratcheting wrenches. You got 3 bottles of whiskey from Santa. Well, obviously somebody was on the nice list or working their way towards the naughty list with all that. Like to see on the Max Chrome wrenches like they do for the extractor wrenches. That could be something. I don't know if they got something like that coming down the road or not. I really don't. Ratchet wise, needless to say, there's been some product testing and development. Um, so there might be something on that end coming down the road, maybe. Nothing's official, but just say I've been doing quite a bit of work with them for the past few years on a number of things, and some things have come to fruition, some things have not. For lack of some things didn't work, but that's the part of testing and development. It's about as much as I can say. Other than that, I'm sworn to secrecy. So, but it said there might be something coming down the road. I need to shut the gas off to the grill. So, Montevallo, um, their half-inch flex head. I've been using the crap out of that. I think for what that costs for a 72 tooth ratchet, that's 18 inches long. I've been really liking that one. They're quarter inch. um, it's okay, but it's not as good as the regular quarter inch. There's a couple of quirks in there that I've mentioned before too. Um, but I think for what you're spending, you're getting a pretty good ratchet. But the regular non-flex head, quarter inch, 3/8, and half inch, I think I've said my piece on those. They did a pretty good job on those for 72 tooth. I know everybody else wants 80, 90, 120. Well, they don't have anything lined up for a 120 tooth. Um, but between the 72 and 80 tooth versions, you're kind of splitting some hairs, but I've been using those for quite a long time, and I think what you pay for a set of those kind of does for themselves. Checking out you and all this stuff. All right, David, thank you very much for stopping in. Good seeing you. Hope you have a happy New Year's as well. And, well, like JC said, 2020 was kind of one thing, but be prepared for 2021. Hopefully it goes good. And if not, prepare for the worst. So keep your toilet paper stocked up along with your whiskey reserves. So how's everybody else been? Dave, did Santa get you anything good? And for those that are curious, this was a Romeo Julieta 1875 Corona Reserve, a good cigar. So wind up sometimes. Standard 3. Yeah, with the 3/8 drives and the quarter inch drives, they are both thirsty ratchets. The half inch drives I haven't had to lube up so much, but the flex head ones I've had to lube up more often, like quarterly. I've got to do those quarterly. The heavy wrench, ooh, you know what? I still got your sticker. It's still in my lunchbox. And I need to get that posted on the toolbox. I've got it. So that, and I should have one magnet left. I know I need to get more made and more sent out. So heavy wrench, hope you've been doing well. Yep, going live, and wound up getting some new wrenches from Capri. Got some stubby impact sockets, half-inch drive. So I just have not been able to do any videos. This is the first tool video that I've done. I'll pick that up later in a little while. So thank you for stopping in, though. It's been hectic. It's been busy season in the shop. We've been short-handed, and so it's been long days, long nights, and just been hectic. I finally got a day off. Had Christmas off as well, but that's been a whole different ball game. So my dad wound up coming down with the coronavirus right before Christmas. He had a rough time with that, but he's finally coming out of that. Um, so I've kind of steered clear just for the sake of not so much for me, but for my mom. Is the well, ah, we're gonna leave the beer flu out of this. Get that's a whole different subject. CNG work or truck suspension work. A lot of CNG work. The other guy, the shop supervisor, the guy with the Mr. Big, he's been doing all the trailer work. Our wash guy's been helping out with the tire work and keeping trucks washed as well. So it's just been busy. So everybody's kind of doing their part. Our wash guy, he's limited to what he can do. Washing trucks and tire work is about the extent of that. So all the maintenance stuff has been left up to me and my supervisor. So we stay busy. I do what I can on the trucks, on the trailers, and then occasionally it's nothing but a trailer day to where me and him just knock out trailers all day long. So it can be busy, especially during the busy season. So we're finally going to be on a drift down from that, which would be nice. But yes, we did get some new toys to play with, so it's going to be exciting. Um, like I said, the PT338 might be putting some stuff in here and there on some other social media platforms. Yep, yeah, he had a rough time. Luckily, my mom has a nebulizer with because she's got lung problems, so she's got two of those. So my dad was able to pretty much secure one for himself, and he quarantined himself to pretty much the living room, and the set out at their place is more than enough to where my mom's got the rest of the house. He can have the living room. They can each have separate bathrooms. So that worked out in that level. Um, so my sister's a nurse and she lives really close to them, so she's been able to help out with that. So, but he came out of that okay. He's finally getting over that. Still regaining his sense of taste and smell. So there is that. And he picked his up from work. So it's not like he was, partying it up at the casino or anything. So just goes to show that it's just like the flu, you can pick it up anywhere. I know some other places have had similar things. So, Pat Clark Barnes. Yep. How are you doing, sir? Hope everything's been doing well. Combo. Also got it before Christmas. My dad got it the worst, and he's just coming out of it as well. Yeah. So, luckily, nobody at my work's gotten it. So, everybody's been doing all that. Everyday Fleet Tech. Cheers, sir. We got a Romeo Julieta. We've got a Spotted Cow. And we got Capri tools. So, some new wrenches, some new impact sockets. They're stubby half-inch SAE drive impact sockets. And the it's at work. I guess do want to do some comparisons and overviews between that and the Capri. Both are worth the money. And the mystery grab bag that I got from Capri, I got the half-inch impact swivel and a set of flush cutters. And Everyday Fleet Deck really appreciates people that actually do use flush cutters. He's made that apparent on more than one post on his Instagram. Yeah, Everyday Fleet Tech, you're missing out on the snow. We got 8 inches in the course of one day the other day. So, and it's going to hang around for quite a while this time, it looks like. Hopefully, here within another week or two, I might be able to go ice fishing. We'll see how that does. So, hope everybody else had a good Christmas. So, I don't know. Hey, Everyday Fleet Tech, did Santa get you anything good? Raining here, cold rain. Hell, 'tis winter. Hopefully, you guys don't get that another ice storm like you did a few years back. Was that 5 or 6 years ago? Something like that. What else? So good to hear you came out of that all right, combo. Good to hear your dad's doing well too. Freezing rain, now it's snowing. Got a guitar strap, all to the kids. Understandable. Yep, mine was stuff for work. Was well, I usually try to budget in for stuff like this a couple times a year, anyways. Hopefully, Santa got you a stimulus check. Well, I think they're supposed to be hitting bank accounts officially this next Monday through Wednesday, supposedly. So there is that, and I got some plans for that. Just get caught up on a couple of things, couple bills, and there might be some pew involved with that as well. I'm thinking G3C. What about any of y'all? Oh, that one's about had it. Oh, we'll call that cigar good, anyways. You got yourself your truck. Yes, you did. Pick yourself up a new truck. Mine is pending already, 600. So it's coming. Santa can keep the stimulus. We need to. I'll agree with Montevalo on that. G3 has a lot of take up. Well, well, Neil, do appreciate the input, but as far as a lot of take up goes, what I would be upgrading from is the SDVE 40. So as far as a lot of take up goes, it might be an improvement. All I wanted for Christmas was an opening. Yeah, I've been lucky enough that Iowa has not really had too many restrictions. The past several months, almost everything's been open to an extent. There were some businesses that were hit hard that did close. Was kind of sad. But as far as Iowa, Iowa's been one of the more remaining open states, and so I'm thankful for that. Last round of stimulus that I got took care of a couple bills, but did support small mom and pop as much as I could. Eating, even though they were only doing like curbside service, I really like diners, for instance. I made sure to help out them. Biden is talking. He has been talking about that for some time and talking several weeks, and I am not a fan. So, hmm. Florida, also one of the states that I've heard that's been remaining relatively open as well. So it is good to see. If people are like, well, we just need to, maybe reduce table availability, but still remain open. People just need to, or if you ask people, just be considerate and responsible. There's nothing wrong with that either. So, but it's when the government deems, well, like take California or New York, for instance, rules for thee, but not for me is where people have, yeah, is where people have a big problem with that. So, California, I got some buddies that live out there, and they're not pleased. So, always stuff to keep into consideration. Remember that when you go to vote. Anyways, enough about politics, however. But we are coming up on close to an hour. Is glad to see everybody. November and December are usually better than all 10 months put together. Dismal this year. Yes, New Jersey has been terrible, and your numbers are still high. And then there's also the calculation of the numbers. But let's look on some other. Tarantum Tech, Happy New Year to you, sir. Thank you for stopping in. I do appreciate that. So, so let me see. So go back through the chat here, do some shout outs here. Ah, we've got Andrew Murray, we've got Everyday Fleet Tech Neil, Matthew Collins, Montevallo Mustang, J.C. Smith Projects, Pat Clark Barnes, credit card bill spending, boring. Well, taking care of bills with it to get ahead on some stuff is not a bad idea. Dennis Reiger out of Florida, Chad Champlin, Tarrenton Tech. So hope everybody, let me see, really JC was pretty good after Christmas here. A lot of the businesses had money to lose. Yeah, and it's the big places aren't losing any money and they haven't lost any money. It's the small places that are really getting hurt because, everybody can go to Walmart, but you shouldn't be able to go to, your mom and pop grocery store or a diner. But enough about that stuff. So, but here's the hoping for a better New Year's. Um, Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. There's about much as we can do. So, Battle Bean, speaking of California. Yep. Happy New Year to you too, bud. Good to see you around. So, from behind enemy lines, if anybody else knows how bad things can get, it's definitely him out there in California. So, thank you for stopping in, buddy. Hope you've been doing well. Clean some of the ice out of this wrench here. Snow on the table. So, but anyways, everybody, you're quarantined. They've been in quarantine since March. So, yeah, it's definitely no fun. So let's hope that stuff gets straightened out. But anyways, everybody, been going at this almost an hour. Haven't done a live stream this long in quite some time. Thank y'all for showing up and showing your support. I do appreciate that. But yep, I still got some vehicles warmed up, get some more snow moved around because apartment complex snow removal maintenance is still dismal. So yep, everybody, I want you to take care. Thank you all for showing up. Yep. Well, tell you what there, Bean, I'll give you a holler here later this afternoon. If that's all right, I'll give you a call. We can go from there. That sounds good. So, Pat, good to see you too. Yep. Happy 2021 to everybody else as well. Everybody else have a good one. And other than that, hey, with this stuff that's coming through, remember to support local, shop small if you're able to. I think diners, you know, even if you're using like something like Uber Eats or whatever, or just driving up to go, help out those folks as much as possible. So I know I've seen some videos of the stuff out there in California, and those people, they really need a lot of help. So other than that, everybody take care. Remember, hopefully work together towards this next 2021 and just keep it strong. Anybody got a problem, shoot me a message. You can get a hold of me on the side chat, something else. Need somebody to talk to. Some of you guys have my number. Everybody else knows how to get a hold of me on Instagram. And if you need anything to talk about, got any questions, by all means, also leave a comment. I check those a few times a week and try to get caught up on those at least a couple times a week, depending on how things are going. Things should be slowing down at work, so I should be able to take care of that. Once again, thank you all for showing up, stopping in. Happy New Year's. And other than that, y'all take care. So, and yeah, time to go get some stuff warmed up and go on from there and get some things put back in my truck so I can take them to work. So, and, yeah, battery's running low anyway. So Y'all take care and y'all have a good one. Catch y'all later.